Hello and welcome back to the channel. So 6 new One Piece starter decks have been released. This video will be dedicated to starter deck 15, which has Eduard Newgate as a leader. So probably you already know these decks are not new because these leaders have already been released. So what they did is they created a specific deck with that leader and they added a few new cards, some of that already existed. So basically I already have a deck for Eduard Newgate, but I could not resist to buy this new starter decks and see what cards could be improved from there and create a single unique new Eduard Newgate, just with the best cards from both. So let's see what is inside Eduard Newgate. And we open from here. It's been a while since I've opened a One Piece deck, so I'm very excited to open this new 6, although this video will be just dedicated to this one. But you already know that if you consider leaving a like and subscribing, you will see in the channel, in a playlist dedicated to One Piece, that I have the other decks. Oh, what am I seeing there? Wow, I don't believe this. I wasn't aware that this includes one premium booster for each deck. Wow, so that really makes it worthy to acquire, even if I have already the deck, because yeah, wow, that's very good. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. So I'll live up. I won't open. I will live up to do some reels with this. So wow, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy. So what also comes inside is the manual. If you are new to this, because this is a good entryway for the game, which I think they, from what it looks, it's still the same manual. Yeah, the same manual that you have from the first the first starter deck. So yeah, the rules haven't changed much because this is a very stable game. At the same time, it means that they are not introducing new mechanics that frequently. But I guess the manual is just a basic entry rules explanation, because online you can find the big explanation with everything, including updates. Okay, so let's see if I can open this. Okay, so you also have the 10 dons that you can expect to play. I have my house full of dons, so probably I'll just put these ones on trash. And let's look at it. So immediately I see that, sorry, the leaders themselves, they have a different look. So this one looks much better than the previous one. Probably I'll keep this. And Edward Newgate is a special leader because he has 6 of life, right? But catch on that, and he also has 6 of power. So he's super powerful. But the catch with this leader is that every turn, at the end of your turn, you need to put one card from the top of your life to your hand. So you really need to know how to take leverage of being this aggressive, but at the same time minimize the cards that you put from your life into your hand. The previous deck had ways to stop that. Let's see how this one has improved that. Then I guess you see now the new cards, like this Eduard Newgate ST15, 8007 done and unplay. You give up to one rested done card to your leader or one of your characters, which could be himself, but it's not worth it to be himself. It should be something else that is going to attack. You may rest this character during your turn to KO one of your opponent characters with 5000 or less. So super powerful, kills on the spot. So that's a good Edward Newgate there. Then you also have a exclusive new ace here. If your leader includes Whitebeard Pirates, which it is, he gains a rush, and then once per turn, if your character would be removed from the field by an opponent effect, you may give this character minus 2000 this turn instead. Okay, so hey, that guy's going to die? No, I just lower my ace to protect. Also powerful card. I'm not sure if all of them will be ST. No. Okay, so this Atmos here is also a new card here. If your leader is Eduard Newgate, you cannot add... Ah, there it is, one way to stop that thing. You cannot add life cards to your hand using your own effects. So you basically just need 5 of these guys, 4 of these guys in the deck, which is the case, and that's it. You've blocked Eduard Newgate effect. So I guess this deck is going to be very powerful just because of it. This is also a new card, King Do here. Yes, is a blocker, and when this character is KO by an effect up to one of your leader, gains plus 2000. It's on opponent's turn, so you need to use the block in order to make that active. Also, yeah, there it is. 4 of them. And Thatch also gets a new card here. If your leader type includes Whitebeard Pirates, you can give it to one opponent character minus 2000 during your turn when you play, and then you add 1 card from the top of your life to your hand, so be careful here. This Thatch needs to be played when you have Atmos in play. In order to block this negative thing. So Atmos is really crucial in this deck, and you only have 2 attacks, and then you have the cards that come already in other sets, like for example Jozu here, put him a Dawn. If you have 2 or less life cards on your hand, he gains a Rush. Okay, it's a Rush guy. Marco, that is a blocker, and when he dies you may trash a card including Whitebeard from your hand. If you have 2 or less life cards, you play this character from trash, so he is the one that comes back from the dead very easily. Rakuyu, all of your characters, all of your Whitebeard gets a plus 10, plus 1000, so cool. If you have 3 of life cards, you cannot add life cards to your hand during this turn, so this is another way to stop the process. I remember this card. I guess this was, if I'm not mistaken, this was the only card before that you had that would be able to stop the effect from Eduard Newgate to returning cards from life. This was the only one. So, but now you have another option, so that's cool. So this deck becomes stronger. Then you have 4 Ezos here, which allows you to look at the 5 and take a Whitebeard out for you to get to Atmos faster. 4 Speed Jills. 4 Namole, another Whitebeard. 1, 2, 3, 4 Arutas, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Fosas as well as a blocker. Interesting. There we go. So this was my first experience in opening one of these decks. I'm gonna open the other 5 as well. So I was really surprised with having this deck, a booster inside, which adds more value to the price that you're paying for mostly reprinted cards. So in that sense, I guess this is a very good recommendation. Now I'm gonna do the magic of looking at the other deck, see which other cards I had there to compose one single deck, and with the spare ones, probably I'll use them for other decks that I want to build. Because this edition also has Sanji as a red leader, which is exclusive. I hope that I can get the Sanji from here. Would be wonderful to be able to build the Sanji deck. But so if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing. So I have a fully dedicated playlist to One Piece card game with lots of content that I assume that I really think that you'll find it interesting to consider subscribing and be part of this community, as well as for all the major card games out there and board games. So I definitely think you'll find interesting content there to be part of this community. Thank you very much, and I see you on the next videos. Goodbye.